pixels per minute and things like that. Like, it's new to me. The next one we're gonna do is clicky, 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 clicky whisper, clicky, 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 there's a ASMR artist on YouTube called Ray of Sunshine ASMR or Ray of Sun ASMR, and she has the best clicky whisper. She has the best clicky whisper, 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 clicky whisper. The next one is another tree. Oak, 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 oak tree. The oak. That reminds me of those adverts, you know, the adverts from Oak Furniture Land. Oak, 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 oak tree. The big oak tree, oak tree, oak tree, oak, 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 oak. O-A-K, 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 oak, 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 oak. Oh, oh. The next one, the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one is coriander, 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 switch on the diffuser? Would you switch on the diffuser? What essential oil would you like in the diffuser? Would you like chamomile essential oil in the diffuser? Would you like chamomile essential oil in the diffuser? The next one is acrylic. Acrylic, 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 acrylic. Is this paint acrylic? Is it acrylic? Can you use acrylic paint outside? Would you like to get your acrylics done? Acrylic, 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 acrylic. The next one is freckle. Freckle, 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 freckle. Do you get freckles in the summer? Do you get freckles in the summer? Do you get freckles in the summer? In the summer, in the summer, do you get freckles? Do you get freckles, 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 freckles? The next one is thimble, 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 thimble. Do you have a thimble I can use? Do you have a thimble I can use? A thimble I can use? That doesn't sound like a word anymore. I'm not keen on that now. Not keen, not keen, not keen, not keen, not keen, not keen. Next one is look, 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 enjoy October and I enjoy December, but September and November are not my favourite. Not my favourite, not my favourite. The next one is kayak. 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 Have you owned a kayak? Do you own a kayak? Have you ever been in a kayak? In a kayak, in a kayak, 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 kayak. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't fallen asleep, please like, subscribe and comment down below. Let me know if you enjoy this filming mode. I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like, does it blur my face slightly when yeah, it does. But thank you so much for watching. I hope I helped you relax or fall asleep or unwind or achieve whatever the hell you watch ASMR to achieve. Please like, subscribe, comment, leave a suggestion down below,